Hi there, Dave with Crandall Office, and today we're going to be showing you how to adjust your Herman Miller Aeron Remastered chair. So, let's get started. All right, so the first adjustment we're going to be taking a look at on the Aeron Remastered chair is going to be the height adjustment. Now this is going to be this lever here on the right hand side of the chair when you're sitting in the chair. When the chair is all the way down and you need to raise it up, make sure there's no pressure or weight in the chair. Pull the lever upwards and the chair is going to come up. To reverse that and make the chair go down, you're going to put weight in the chair, so just sit in the chair. Go ahead and pull that lever upwards one more time and you'll see that the chair will lower back down. So the next adjustment we're going to be taking a look at on the Aeron Remastered is going to be the variable stop tilt lock, or tilt limiter as they call it on the Aeron chair. And this is going to be on this left hand side knob when you're sitting in the chair, and it's going to be the innermost dial on that knob. This adjustment is going to allow you to change how far back the chair leans when you lean back in the chair. And so if you have this all the way in the most clockwise position, you're going to see that we have full range of motion and can lean all the way back in the chair. One click into the counterclockwise position or forward is going to make it so you can only lean halfway back in the chair. And one further click is going to make it so you have no ability to lean back in the chair at all. It's going to lock it upright. As you can see with most chairs, there is a slight amount of give here, even in the most upright position. That's completely normal, but did want to mention it. All right, so the next seat adjustment we're going to be taking a look at on the Aeron Remastered is going to be the forward tilt. This is going to allow you to tilt more the seat more forward to make a more comfortable working position for you if you're kind of leaning forward while you work. This is going to be an adjustment that's on the left-hand side of the chair again on this knob. It's going to be the most outward knob here. And to activate this, you're going to want to lean backwards, and you will then click this knob forwards. And then you'll be able to lean forward, and as you can see, I'm in a much more forward position, forward leaning position now. To deactivate this, you're going to again lean back. You're going to click this knob backwards, and you'll see that I come back into a much more level, normal sitting position at that point. So the next adjustment we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the lean back tension adjustment. Now this is going to be on the right hand side of the chair on this dial here, and it's going to change the amount of tension that it takes to lean back into the chair. So if you want it to be more difficult to lean back in the chair, you're going to rotate this knob in the clockwise direction or forward, and that's going to increase the amount of tension that it takes to lean back into the chair. To decrease the amount of tension, you're going to take that same knob and you're going to rotate it in the counterclockwise position or backwards, and it's going to lower the amount of tension on the lean back or the chair back tension. I will note that this is a much more responsive design on the Aeron Remastered than on the Aeron Classic. Only turning this just a couple of times, you're going to notice a pretty big difference in the lean back tension, whereas on the Aeron Classic, you really have to turn it a lot to notice any sort of difference. Next, let's take a look at the arm adjustments on the Aeron Remastered chair. So you do have a couple of adjustments here. The first one we're going to take a look at is going to be the arm height adjustment. And to adjust that, you're going to flip this lever upwards. And as you can see, this will slide up and down. You can lock this into whatever position, height position that you want. Just go ahead and push this lever down to lock it into place. Next, we're going to see that these arms also have a pivot function. And it's a little bit more robust of a design than the Classic. You have a lot of different positions and it's a little bit more sturdy on that pivot. No buttons to adjust here. It is a free-floating design, but allows you to set these arms to wherever you need them to be. Finally, let's take a look at the posture fit lumbar on the Aeron Remastered chair, and that's going to be this lumbar here in the back. There is no up and down adjustment on this, but it does allow you to adjust how much pressure is pushing into your lower back by rotating this dial right here. If you rotate it in the clockwise direction, it's going to increase the amount of pressure. It's going to push more into your lower back. If you rotate it in counterclockwise position, it's going to lower the amount of pressure and release some of that pressure on your lower back. So we also wanted to mention that we do have the Atlas headrest installed on this Aeron Remastered chair. This is not an OEM component, but we did want to show you quickly how to adjust it. There's just two knobs here to adjust the height and the inward and outward dimension here. And so you tighten those down to kind of fix into position wherever you want the headrest. It also has a pivot design here that is a free floating design, so no knobs or levers on that. Again, not an OEM component, but we did want to mention it. We do have these for sale on our website. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video on how to adjust your Herman Miller Aeron Remastered chair. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click the like and subscribe buttons below. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us on our website, crandalloffice.com, our Facebook page, anywhere you can reach us. We're always here to help. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. So right now we have it set in the all the way most counterclockwise position. That's going to give us full.
Faster.
Oh, whoa. Careful. Ooh, too much. Okay.
Friday night yet.
All right. So.